EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchich with your outlook for March 31st, 2021. For the final day of the month of March, we are going to feel like March. We're going to have temperatures in the 62 to 67 degree range from north to south, but we are going to have rain moving in this afternoon. And then if you look to tomorrow, it looks like we're heading back into winter. And actually, we are going to be heading back into winter temperatures, February-like temperatures for each of the next 2 days. Both Thursday and Friday we'll have temperatures in the same general range here, 40 to 46 from north to south. Might shave a degree or two off of that for Friday's highs, but we do see a little snowflake here for tomorrow. This would be in the morning. I'll get into that in here in a second. Don't get excited. Here is the cold front that's pushing towards the region. Again, this is going to move through during the afternoon, and then this is going to continue into the overnight. There will be a little bit of a lull in between, and then the actual cold front, this is all ahead of it, what's coming in this afternoon and this evening. And then there'll be a little bit of a lull, and then once we get a little past midnight here, we have another round coming in with the actual cold front, and you can see rain changing to snow. We've been seeing this on several model runs for the past couple of days here. And that goes right into very early Thursday morning before pulling away. So let's break this down with the NAM high-res future simulator radar, starting this off at 11 a.m. And we have some showers starting to work into our western areas at this point. And generally, this is going to be an afternoon arrival for most of you, where you have just these showers moving through. Now, this is a precipitation-type radar that I'm using here purposely, so you can see the changeover to rain once we get to that point. Here's 3 p.m., 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we get to the evening hours, we get more intermittent and scattered with these showers going into about midnight. Now, this is midnight right here, and you still see showers across our region. The cold front at this point is sitting back here like this. So it's actually, at this point, right about here. Okay, so on the colder side of there, as cold air is diving in with this trough, you have some rain changing over to snow. Now, we've been talking the last couple of days of where we thought this was going to be, and that it was generally going to be in an area up here like this, where we're going to see accumulating snow will be limited to these areas up in here, north of that line. Okay, and that is still generally the case today. There will be some snow further south as far as snowflakes falling, but not really sticking as you get down all the way down to I-78. I think we have the opportunity for some changeover here before it ends, and this goes into the overnight here. And this is now 5 a.m., 6 a.m. So you see it gets all the way down to the Lehigh Valley. That is very possible. And then by 7 a.m., this is starting to pull away. So if you're up very early on Thursday morning and you're one of these areas, any of these areas north of I-78, you could see some snowflakes flying, and it could be accumulating up here in the higher elevations in parts of north central and northeast PA, closest to the New York-Pennsylvania border. Okay, and we're going to get over to the NAM snowfall map now. Now, the NAM has come back down to earth. Okay, before it was not down to earth. It was showing some incredible snow amounts here. This is now really realistic amounts, and you can see that it keeps all the higher up in the higher elevations up here. It keeps is where it has the 1 to 3 inches areas up here. Okay, so this is a 1 to 3 swath right in here, and that is what we sent in our alerts today. But you will have an area further south, especially in areas of elevation, will get into coating to as much as 2 inches, and the emphasis on 2 inches will be in areas of elevation. So that's going to be in between those two lines here. So these right here are coating to 2 inches of snow. Again, 2 inches will be, the emphasis with that will be with the higher elevations, coating in the valleys, higher elevations up to 2. Further south, maybe trace amounts here and there in these spots, but I think it's mostly a white rain deal, which means snow falling but not sticking. And you get over to a better look of the European ensemble, which is snow depth. So a snow depth map will indicate how much is actually accumulating on the ground. Not how much is falling, how much is actually accumulating on the ground. And this is the same idea with the European ensemble. This dark blue line here, or excuse me, the dark gray, represents where the coating to 2 inch line starts. And that's right here, okay? And then 1 to 3 would be up here in this light blue, up in these areas. So a very similar idea on the European ensemble. Areas further south, again, you could have some trace amounts, maybe on grass or cars. I don't think you're getting this far south in the lightest gray here, but you will have snow falling I think, for a brief period of time, very late Wednesday night into very early Thursday morning. So that's it for the snow, and hopefully that's the last time we're talking about it this year, because after this point we have a deep trough settling in for Thursday and Friday, and we will have temperatures, again, 40 to 46 is what we're looking at for highs here on Thursday, and on Friday we're looking about 38 to 44 from north to south. So it's going to be a little cooler by a couple degrees, and that's because this trough is going to head a little bit further east and settle right over top of the region, and the core of the trough is now sitting right here over the region on Friday. So that's why you're not going to get any higher than that for temperatures. But Saturday, this trough is going to lift out. We're going to have a kind of a warm front and a little weak system moving off to the north. Can't rule out a stray shower in our far northern areas with this overnight Saturday night. But it does look like the trough is going to begin to lift out. We get back to near average temperatures, very similar temperatures on Saturday as we had on Monday. Okay, and then once we get to Easter Sunday, we are back to partly cloudy skies, and temperatures are going to be back up into the 60s again. And I think we stay in the 60s for a while, going through the end of the forecast period, which is Tuesday. We're going to actually make a run at 70 down here in Philadelphia by the time we get to Tuesday. So mid to upper 60s, it looks like, to near 70 degrees by the time we get to Tuesday of next week. So it's going to continue to go up. Mid 60s or thereabout on Sunday, on Easter Sunday, and then we get into the mid to upper 60s on Monday, and then upper 60s to near 70 by the time we get to Tuesday, but dry during that entire period. I'm EPA and WA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for March 31st, 2021.